Hey, good looking. You want to see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine and swing onto my kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, I want to sit there and show you how easy it is to have refried beans on your pantry shelves at all times. So, grab a hold of that vine and swing on in my kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. Well, hey there, good looking. Well, I'm going to sit there and show you how you can have the dehydrated refried beans all on hand. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, you can sit there and use 1.5 cups of navy beans or pinto beans. And then I'm going to sit there after I measure up the 1.5 cups. I'm going to sit there and put them in my coffee grinder here, and I'm going to grind them all up. Oops, watch out for the pinto bean powder. But I ground them all up into a real fine powder. And now, just before I put them in my canning jar, I label the top, but underneath my little fancy label here that I just recycled a Kleenex box, I put the directions on how to reconstitute these right underneath the label here, and it's right, it's protected between the two layers. I just wanted to show you that before. But do you see how nice and finely ground that all is? That's how I want yours to be. So I'm going to go ahead and dump it all into and you're going to have some clumps here and there. That's perfectly fine. So I'm going to finish dumping it all into my canning jar. Alright, I ground up the other half of a cup, and as you see, it was roughly about half of the package of the navy beans. So now let's go ahead and grab our cumin, and we're going to be needing 1.5 teaspoons of cumin. Add our cumin, 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder, and I happen to make my own, and if you're interested in seeing a video of that next time I run out, I'll be more than glad to sit there and make a video of that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add the chili powder. 1.5 tablespoons of the dried minced onion. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. See you when I think have this all mixed up, and then we're going to talk about how we would go about to use this. Now, this is how I want yours to look. Now, put your cover on. Make sure you have your directions underneath the label up here. Now, when you want to sit there and make your refried beans, go ahead, measure out 2/3 cup of the bean mixture, or simply 12 tablespoons, and then we're going to be adding 1/4 cup of boiling water. Go ahead, mix that all up, hand it off to Chef Mike, and have Chef Mike cook it for 2 more minutes on high. Now after Chef Mike hands it back off to you, cover it and allow it to sit for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes just so it reconstitutes itself. Now when it's all reconstituted, it's all ready to be used. Use it in any recipe as you would with the refried beans. Now in my next video, I'm going to be showing you how I use this refried bean mixture. So be sure to sit there and watch that video as well. Now, I really like the convenience of having the dehydrated pinto beans up on my pantry shelf instead of having zillions of little jars of pinto beans. Now, if you liked what you saw here today, be sure to give me a big old thumbs up. Be sure to share with others. And if you're a new subscriber to my channel, welcome. And if you're not a subscriber, tap that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you always know every time I do put out a new video. And thank you for taking the time to watch my video here. And y'all come back now. You hear?